Here are some of the headline news stories in Nigeria today.
End bad governance likely to end today with a massive protest. Nationwide protests against bad governance are expected to culminate in a significant demonstration today. The protest, which took place from August 1st to August 10th, 2024, were driven by widespread frustration over economic hardships and dissatisfaction with government policies. The protests were sparked by rising living costs, including a recent fuel price hike and the devaluation of the naira. The protests officially ended on August 10, 2024, but the underlying issues remained unresolved. The protests succeeded in drawing international attention to Nigeria's economic and political challenges. Nigeria to become self-sufficient in military hardware production soon. The Minister of Defense announced that Nigeria is on the path to self-sufficiency in military hardware production through collaboration and innovation. Federal government lifts suspension of ARC Air's operations. The federal government has lifted the suspension on ARC Air operations, allowing the airline to resume its services.
Naira trades at 1,596 Naira per dollar as forex inflows hit $25 billion. The Nigerian Naira is trading at 1,596 per US dollar, with foreign exchange inflows reaching $25 billion. Now some of the key political headlines from the UK and Australia today. From the United Kingdom, the Labour Party's landslide victory. The Labour Party has won the general election in a landslide, marking their return to power for the first time in 15 years. This significant shift has left the Conservative Party facing a major electoral defeat. News on the new Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer is set to become the new Prime Minister of the UK. Known for his managerial style, he is expected to bring a different approach to British politics. News on the AUKUS agreement updates. Newly published documents reveal that the UK and the US have clauses allowing them to withdraw from the AUKUS nuclear deal under certain conditions. News from Australia. The AUKUS agreement details. Similar to the UK, Australia has agreed to indemnify the US and UK against any loss or injury from the disposal and storage of radioactive waste from nuclear submarines. This clause is part of the updated AUKUS agreement. News reports on legislation on construction union. The Australian government has introduced legislation to force the embattled construction union CIMA into administration, following allegations of standover tactics and Bicky infiltration. The federal police pay dispute. The Australian Federal Police are threatening to walk off the job over a union pay dispute, adding to the political tensions in the country. These news stories in brief are sourced from Premium Times News, Punch Newspapers, Vanguard News, Nigeria News, BBC News, 7 News and 9 News. Comment on which of these news stories imparted you. Please do like, share and follow us for more news stories tomorrow. Thank you for listening.